to another episode of Deep Thoughts
on Marketing.
I am one of your hosts, Jenny, with Jenny Be Creative.
And I'm your other host, the sidekick for the day, Marianne, with What's Up Southwest Florida. Ditch my social.
Ditch me!
We're going to teach today.
All right, Marianne. Marketing budgets. Everybody needs one. Let's talk about it.
When it comes to marketing, that is the one thing everybody needs to have. And guess what? It's the one thing most don't have.
What?
I know.
It's true.
I started my business. I go to do something. What's your budget on this? I'm like, budget? I have a budget?
It's not free?
I do now. But when you're just starting, you're like, I don't know. So, we're going to be talking about that today. So,
yeah.
You have to know where the money's coming from monthly. So that plays really into your accounting, you know? And I know I always keep track of the monthly income that comes in. I also keep the monthly expenses going out.
You know, I love my little chart. I'm like, I love when my coming in is bigger than my going out. I love it.
The rule of thumb is your marketing budget per month should be 20% of your monthly income. And I know that sounds like a lot, but it really isn't.
It really isn't. Once you get it started and get it established and it's running, and then all of a sudden you're getting all these calls and all these other things because it's out there, it becomes a no-brainer, and you're like, oh, all right.
So that's why you kind of need to know what's coming in, going out, and what you got to work with. And try to work towards the 20% when you're getting started. Because you're getting started, you don't really know, but you're guessing that this is how much you want to make per month. So
exactly. You gotta have to
that.
make it's a wishful thinking at the beginning.
If you don't write it down, you don't know where you're going. It's your goal.
Yeah.
You know, and we've talked about goals. I don't know how many times. So operational costs. What's it going to take to get there?
Yeah. Ads on Facebook are free, are they?
No, they are not free.
No, they're not.
So depending on your business, you need to know what all those costs are.
Exactly. You know, and if you don't have graphic skills and you need to know how much it costs to develop all your collateral and stuff like that, because it's necessity.
And one question I get asked a lot on all this is, how much do Facebook ads cost? Okay, so it's not like print ad where it's $800 for this. It all depends on who's in your target.
Clicky.
Yep. How big of a geographic area you want to go to, and how much do you want to spend?
Yeah.
You can spend as little as $1 a day. I wouldn't recommend it. To be effective, you're looking at, right now in our geographic area, you're looking at between 10 and 20 a day.
Wow.
If you want to be effective and get anything. The more money you put in it, the bigger reach. The bigger reach. Facebook knows who to send it to better, and you start seeing.
And it takes, and it's
results.
Not a one and done situation, guys. This is
you gotta have a
they
strategy.
have to see that ad lots of times before they make an emotional attachment to it.
Yes.
And click on it.
Absolutely.
So, warning.
So we already talked about, your budget's got to be set on your goals.
Yeah, done.
Done. Without that, you don't have anything.
Okay, so your marketing itself. So it's just not like, I exist. No. You have what's called, you ready for this? Okay, I'm ready.
It's called a brand message.
Shut
I know.
I thought her so out.
It's a little ambiguous,
it
but
is.
You have to plan into your brand messaging into everything that you're doing an ad for. And to be honest, on a lot of the platforms, ads work better if you're selling a product. People are much more willing to spend money on a product than they are necessarily a service. But for service, it's brand awareness. If you're a plumber, people need to know your name.
Yes.
If and when they need you.
Yes.
Because then you're going to be top of mind.
And then they close their eyes and they see your logo because they saw you on Facebook, and they're like reading the logo, and they're getting on their phones and calling you.
Right. So depending on your industry, it just depends. But when it comes to like the trades and stuff, people have to know who you are. Exposure is huge for the trades.
If you're a plumber, get Marianne to get pictures of you on there. doing your trade, showing that you know your stuff. Stuff like
Exactly.
that. This builds that brand, that builds that confidence that they will use when they're ready, when their toilet is overflowing.
Exactly. Because who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Anyway, so, but you don't set it and forget it,
No,
No.
you do not.
Don't set it and forget it, because hopefully you're growing, right?
Yes, I mean the ads. And I have one client. She started out ads at $5 a day, and she started to get some traction. She was getting people to attend her events.
There you go.
But then after a while, you kind of saturated that part of
Yeah.
the market. So you have to go bigger, and by bigger, it's more budget. So you reach more people within that geographic area. So then we found the sweet spot, and the sweet spot for her was $15 a day, and that was producing the results that she wanted.
There you go.
So that's what we did up until
now.
now.
Pandemic. So, but think about it, guys. If you're a brand new business, you've been in business for 8 months, right? And you have all this stuff already established. You have a website, you have all these things, and a pandemic, something traumatic happens, you're set up. You have the tools you need
Yep.
to keep communicating that you're out there, you're there, and you're available.
Yeah, because some people got caught, and and then it was like
They
well, here
immediately
again.
shut off their budget
Yep.
for marketing, and now they're not. And that's a problem.
Yes, it is.
When you're trying to stay in business.
Yes, it is, because there's a difference between creating a business and creating a job for yourself.
Correct.
And if you're building a business, you got to think like a business owner, not an employee.
Correct. So you're a tangible thing. You are this business, and
Yep.
you need to make sure that your message is always out there, no matter what's happening, because there's somebody that's going to need you.
Yep.
They're out there. You just got to make sure you're
And-
out there so they can find you.
The current and future trends, oh my gosh, trying to stay on top of all that is so much fun.
It is, but that's why we
Right.
have professionals like ourselves.
Yes, and so I'll give you some things that AI is a current trending thing when it comes to marketing. Can small little 1-2 man mom and pop support AI? Nope. So I wouldn't worry about some of these trends that are going on. Personalized videos, can they record them? Nope. So there's a lot of trending things that just don't apply
Yeah.
to the mom and pop, but there are a lot of things that mom and pops can do that those bigger small businesses can't do.
But understanding what's out there and
Yes.
knowing what you can and cannot do with your budget and with your business is important, because if you get behind, you get forgotten.
Yep.
And that is why we're here, trying to help you not get forgotten.
One of the reasons a business fails is a lack of a marketing budget. I have seen restaurants in this town open up without, this is even before social media is what it is today,
Yeah.
opened up without a marketing budget. And then the ones that don't have a marketing budget and decide to do it themselves, you need to learn how to do it right.
Yeah.
And that's where we come in.
That's where we come in. We're
Yeah.
helpful. And
Yes,
we
we are.
even have products that are on our website. So you obviously watching our videos, so we know that you know. But now we have on our websites available to you guys, for me, branding, and her, social media and marketing.
Yes, marketing.
We have tools that you can tangibly own and help you make it right.
And reasonably priced. I mean, they are not,
They're cheap as chips, really.
yeah, it's a good investment in your business.
It really is. And you'll be like, looking at the price and you're like,
Why didn't I do this sooner?
why didn't I do this sooner? All right. Well, thank you, Marianne.
You're welcome.
Have a wonderful day.
Okay, thank you
You
everybody
too,
for watching.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.